How's it going, Virgo community? Soul Tiger is here with the story for this wonderful community. I'm not sure what's going to unfold today. I am not sure, as I'm kind of just showing up to the table, much like y'all showing up to this video. But I've asked the witty Virgos communities, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, as well as divine and universal energies, to be a part of this story as guides and protectors. Okay? So, let's see what's going to come out today for the story. Moonology. Whenever Moonology's out, I'm going to start with it. So there's a pre-shuffle that's already happened. And I'm feeling like an athlete or like a player making moves right now. Like a player in a video game, just making moves. It's the energy I'm feeling behind the Virgo community. Is it moves about something that's not set in stone yet? Something that's not totally set in stone yet. A mutable moon. Did you notice all that water, kind of big waves going on and stuff? All right, what else wants to come out? That work you're putting in, you're close. You are close to achieving your goal. Thank you for your patience as the camera focuses. Wonderful Virgo community. And as always, what is it? What is it that we need to release to move forward, to get us to that finishing goal? Like I said, I feel like Virgo's making some moves. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. New moon in stability. New moon in how you're going to be grounded with yourself. I'm hearing one more to two more cards. One more to two more cards. What else wants to come out? What else wants to come out for the Moonology cards? There it is. So this is going to be a full moon in Scorpio, and it falls on to your very close to achieving your goal. It's time to release negativity. Time to release negativity. Is there something that you're clasped onto? Something that you're looking at too closely? Maybe it's backing up the view a little bit. Backing up the view. All right, one more card. There's one more card. Oh, there it is. Bam, look at that. Look at that. Let's get it to focus. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. Does this practical plan have to do with what this Virgo is hanging on to? What could have the emotions being riled up? Emotions being riled up. Could be emotions that are not being talked about as much, too. All right, let's get going with some dragons. What is it that wants to come out? So I already pre-shuffle. I say my prayers and I honor the energies before I even start this camera, all right? Just wanted to clarify that for the Virgo community, just in case anybody was wondering. All right, for the present, 7 of Wands. Are you feeling trapped? Is this Virgo feeling trapped? Trapped by something that was led with passion at one time. It really took them up over the hills. It helped them get far. Because that's what I'm focused in, is how this dragon is inside the wands there. But look at it's climbed so high, it's came so far. It's came so far, and it's done it in traditional ways. Played by the rules. Played by the rules. But we have the Page of Cups in reverse. Page of Cups. But there's something else that's needed. There's something else that's needed. But this has to do with young energy. Young energy. Is this dealing with a younger person? Whether it's at work, at home? Or is there a young energy, I would say vitality, a part to this Virgo that they feel like that's being drained from them? And this Page of Cups is looking back to the traditions. It's looking back to the Seven of Wands. There's something that's been draining this Virgo's vitality. And this is why the Virgo in this story needs a practical plan. Why this has to do with what needs to be released. And again, it's time to let go of the negativity. Nothing, and I repeat this, nothing is ever set in stone. As long as we are breathing, free will, we have the free will to change up some stuff. We have the free will to go in a bad direction. We have a free will to go in a good direction. We have the free will to go in a happy direction. We have the free will to go into a suffering direction. It's all free will. Anything else want to come out? Anything else? So I have the Nine of Cups, but the Nine of Cups isn't an upright. It's tilted. There's a definite reflection. Reflecting into a utopia, or what was supposed to be a utopia. Look at those waterfalls. This was supposed to be ideal. But for some reason, it's not ideal. It is draining. It is draining of the vitality of the youth. And we can get situations. I hope this Virgo knows that we can get situations that do that. Situations that make us follow certain traditions that are outdated, that are no good for us. You can see traditions with a good example is certain laws. Certain laws that are still in effect for certain states, certain counties. Growing up, there was a law where I was from, and it talked about it was illegal to carry, I believe it was barbed wire cutters. It was a certain tool in your vehicle. Unless, I don't know if you had a certain job title or something, but it was illegal. And it goes back to the day when people were cutting people's fences to get their cattle or cross through property and stuff. But in this day and age, we're going to look at that kind of law as like, that's kind of not needed. That's not needed anymore. So this is what I would point that back to for this Virgo. Is there's some traditions that are standing upright that just have this Virgo surrounded in so many directions, encased. And it's draining the vitality, draining the energy, almost draining the youth. We definitely get stuck in situations like that. It takes so much from us. So much from us. All right. Can I get a clarity card for the Page of Cups? More clarity cards for the Page of Cups. The Hanged Dragon. And as I said this, and as this came out, it was 11:11 on the time. The Hanged Dragon. It fell to the Hierophant. Hung up in these traditions. That's the clarification for the Page of Cups. Hung up in these traditions. And what I heard was, can I give myself permission to go in another direction? And as I heard that, and I did not share it, I held it back, but the Fool came out. Can I have that full house, that all aces direction? That all aces direction. Anything else? Ooh. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Can I have it? Is it possible for me to spin this wheel a different way? Is it possible to get out of this draining? This draining situation. This is Virgo's wish. Because now we have the Star. But it's like this. And I do talk about the different cycles and how the card turns. And when it gets freshly turned into, actually it was this direction. This tells me that this is at the forefront of going towards reverse. It's going towards the thought of this Virgo thinking it's impossible to have this wish. It's impossible to see a shooting star. It's not impossible to see a shooting star, Virgo. Let's let this Virgo know. You just got to go to the right place for it. What is the right place to view a shooting star? Away from city lights. This day and age, take somebody with you. It has to be a clear night. And you need to find space where there isn't tons of trees blocking the sky. Do you see how that took some work? And it was getting to a place that was able to have that view. Virgo, you can have the wish. This Virgo can have the wish. They just got to get themselves to believe in it. Believe in it. Anything else want to come out about the present? My ear on my left side is going off, and it's going off in a negative way. So is it that you're worried about what others are going to say around you? And I have the 10 of Wands in reverse. Are you worried about the opinions of others? Does this being worried about opinions of others tend to hold this Virgo back? Community, them and they, sisters and brothers. Let's send positive messages in this story to this Virgo. To this Virgo. Don't worry about others. It's about you, baby. It's all about you. This is your story. This is your story. You wield your pen and your story on how you want it written, the way you want to. Now, whoever got you feeling a certain way past situation, it's time to release it. It's time to stop carrying. Because what it could be is releasing about what other people are going to think for this Virgo. Releasing the negative outcome the Virgo is expecting. Because if this Virgo is going to vibrate that, ooh, the universe is going to answer that vibration. It's going to answer it, and it's going to match it. All right. This is going to be it for the present, Virgo. So I have a Knight of Cups wanting to head off in a different direction. Different direction. I don't want to fill my cups the same. I don't want to fill my cups the same. It seems like everyone else has an opinion in how my cup should be felt. But it's me who's growing my foundation. It's me who's doing the work. What do I do? What do I do? I want to go off into one direction. I want to go off into one direction. My mind is pulling me to go off into this direction. And I'm focused on the colors here. These colors to me represent sadness. Almost like navigating where there's not so much light. And when we navigate and stuff like that, you know, when we do get those flashes of light, we get tired. We get tired of being in such low light, such low frequencies that we want to soar. We want to find the way to soar. And I feel like that's the present. I shouldn't have these sharp energies coming around, having to hold the opinions of others. Now that's ancestral energy, spirit guide energy coming out because they wanted to drop the gavel on that one. Drop the gavel on that one. That's why you're questioning, like, but I built this. I'm doing all this work. I'm doing all this. Why does everyone else have to have an opinion in it? Oh man, I'm just going to tell y'all, spirit guides, your ancestors see it and they are feeling it too with you. They are feeling it too with you. All right, let's talk about the block. Let's talk about the block. What is it that's blocking Virgo in this present? What is it that's blocking Virgo in the present? Divine energy, universal energy, and angels of protection. What are the messages? The block is a direction to go in. How do I pick up the things I care about and go on my own merry way? my own merry bleeping way. Because this Virgo's tired of it. This Virgo's tired of it. This Virgo in this story wants that new beginning. And they don't care who they look like a fool to. They don't care who thinks that they're gambling with something, because this Virgo's put in work. This Virgo has put in work, and just the old things aren't working for this Virgo anymore. The old ways of building. The old stakes in the ground. And it fell onto the 6 of coins. How you've been working. And it's not what you thought it would be. It's not the direction that you wanted to go in, or you thought that it was going to head in. And this fell onto the 8 of Cups. I'm feeling like there's an awakening, because I feel like your emotions are out. Your emotions are out. And they're out to... I don't want to use that word. Can I get a different word? They're out for the gold. Or the goal. And that's having more clarity. That's not being pulled down into the emotions and not being able to move. It's being able to be at one with how you feel. Because nobody likes to be at war with themselves. The Emperor and upright. Falls onto the 8 of Cups. And it falls onto the King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups and the Emperor for the block both came out and upright. And it falls onto the 8 of Cups. I feel like this is not letting other people fill your emotional cups. It's you dictating how you fill your cups. You know, how you feel about things. And that's why these land onto there, because it's about you having your back. You wielding the sword in your community as the Emperor and being seen as the Emperor, you know, and also as this King of Cups to whatever situation that you're dealing with. Person, place, or thing. But I'm feeling this energy right here. It's like time to whoop butt. It's time to bring out this badass right there. Right there. Careful when you bring out that one, because that dragon, ooh, it can do some damage. It could do some damage. So make sure that we keep this dragon in upright. Make sure that this Virgo in this block keeps the Emperor in the upright. And it doesn't go into reverse. That's very easy to do, especially when it's an emotionally driven thing. If it's hard to validate yourself, then sometimes it could be hard to slow down. Slow down and being able to express yourself in a more emotional, balanced way. Now, as I talk about this, we get the moon in reverse. In reverse, it's learning how to cross that emotional bridge, but in a peaceful way. In a peaceful way. Anything else want to come out for the block? Cards are flying. They're flying, Virgos. Slow down. It's not a race. Not a race. Oh, they came up with something to say, now you gotta come back, you gotta clap back with something. This Virgo, no, you don't have to clap back. Maybe all that clapping back is what you've been doing. And it hasn't gotten you what you wanted. And it's taken years. It's taken years to get these 7 of Cups. Which cup is the right cup to choose now? Which cup needs to be filled? Which cup is overfilled? Which cup needs to be cleaned? It's getting down to the nitty gritty. I feel like it's a cleaning out a little bit. Cleaning out some stuff. Because I'm really focusing on all those coins there. All that stuff on the bottom there. Just looking a little bit of mess. Stuff's thrown around. Stuff is thrown around. Anything else want to come out for the block? Oh. Let's see. So this falls onto the 7 of Cups. And the 7 of Cups is on the Moon, the Emperor, on the King of Cups, on the 8 of Cups in reverse. And this fell onto the Knight of Cups. And what I have here is the 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords. How do I make this happen? How do I get myself unstuck? This other energy seems like they're here to help the situation, but it's really one of like, I try and get up and they're gonna do something and it's gonna hurt. It's, if y'all seen The Lion King, it's Scar and Mufasa before Scar betrays Mufasa. Betrays Mufasa. And maybe this is what this Libra is feeling. Betrayed. Betrayed. They work so hard. And now there's a big introspection. Big introspection into this specific situation. But it goes back to, what do you need to release? What needs to be released? What negativity around it? Is it that you keep trying to get up on, or is it that you're asking for help from the same people who are willing to throw this Virgo under the bus? And it's learning that that is those people's intentions. That's their gameplay in this Virgo's life. So how is Virgo going to change up? How is this Virgo going to change up? All right, Unicorn Oracles. What is it that the guides have for us? And this falls into what you're building, holding on to everyone else's thoughts, not going into the direction you want to be going. With the rushed energy, just trying to get it done so that people can be impressed or something, has this outcome. But it's patience. Pause before you take action. Trust that the divine timing is at work. Be patient and play whilst you wait. Take a breather. Take a breather. When a person is patient, they're able to observe more. And what you're going to observe is what's going on in that environment. It could be a few things that you're missing. That you could be able to see something a little bit different or notice something. And it's going to be a key clue into something. Leadership. Step into your leadership. Share your message, inspire and empower others. Virgos, it always feels like a lot of the times we're going through the meat grinder by ourselves. Especially if we are a humane person, because not many people are humane. And when we start to want to go in a different direction, and other people are not a part of those traits, it can almost feel like you're doing it on your own. But a lot of times there are people who are watching this happen. People who don't have courage to stand up. Courage to be honest with themselves. And you are going to be that example for them. This Virgo will be that example. And it's having hope. Hope. Stay positive. The worst is behind you. Look up to the light. Then I have celebration. A positive outcome is assured. Celebrate your success. Enjoy your achievements. For anybody who knows about trailblazing, a lot of times it's a journey that a person travels with oneself. And this could be this Virgo's trailblazing journey. This Virgo's trailblazing journey. But like I said, it's going to be an example. It's going to be an example for others to start trailblazing in their own ways. Imagination. Envision a new reality. Give yourself permission to dream. Believe in unlimited possibilities. So hey there, Virgo. Trailblazer, where are you going to go? What direction are you going to lead? Take your time. Check out the view first. What it is that you need versus what it is that you want. Wants and needs are very different. If you need to be in a place that is not draining, it's not draining your vitality because of old traditions, then the want would be to want to move in a different direction. Using imagination, giving practicality to those dreams. Practicality to those dreams. Because the goal is right there. You're so close. You're so close to the prosperity. Nothing is set in stone. Nothing is set in stone. Last card falls onto leadership. Delight. Count your blessings and enjoy life. Take pleasure in simple things. Always expect the best. See the goal. See the goal. And know that every day that you put effort towards this goal, Virgo, in this story, you're going to get closer. Delight in each step that takes you closer. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. take the scenic route. What a beautiful story, Virgos. Wow. They, them, sisters, brothers. Marvelous. Marvelous. Thank you so much, community, for sharing this story and this energy with me. Have a wonderful day.